Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. This is Dren608 here. We are playing Xenonauts 2 Milestone 6 release, which is available on Steam. It is a pre-release, so it's early access type thing. I am playing a normal playthrough, so just as if you were playing it maybe for the first time. Just trying to see what it looks like. I am, as a caveat, I am a playtester and I am a Kickstarter backer, so I know more things about what's going on with the game than what I'm showing here. I'm showing you the current state of the game, playing it on normal, and sort of reacting as things come up to kind of show you how the game might flow if you were trying it out for the first time for yourself, okay? They've added a whole nother level to the strategic layer here, which has been very interesting for us to figure out how to navigate. I haven't figured out the best course of action necessarily on this. We did bring up our second base over here last month. We're going to be real tough to bring up a third base because we got to get this one more or less up and flying. So that's what we're going to be concentrating on. I do stream 3 days a week on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 11 to 1 or 2. I've been having real problems with my stream. I think it might have to do with the latest Windows update that came through, because that's when the problems seem to start. I've reset some things. Hopefully I'm going to be able to stream again. I'm just having real problems getting it to go through. Comes out with real poor quality, and so I've been taking to recording. If my streams go poor in the first 10 minutes or so, I just cancel that stream, send a notice out to everybody that I'm going to record it, and then I post a recording that I would have done in the stream. I just post a recording of what I was doing in it. Fridays is Gale Goes Forth. It's a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough where I'm playing Gale with mods on. I'm able to take all the characters with me, and we're running around in Baldur's Gate 3 just raising havoc and having a grand old time. Saturday was a fan pick for me to play a monk with the Drunken Master subclass. We just got into Baldur's Gate there. And then Sundays is another one that was, the fans told me to stream it rather than just record it, and that is called The Librarian. I had issues last Sunday that I tried to fix some things, and hopefully it's going to let us stream this weekend, but we'll have to wait and see if that's going to work. So you can look for the streams. If you don't see the streams, look for the videos. I'll usually put something in the stream that says, hey, the video's here, so that you can get the video portion of those games coming out. And we're doing Xenonauts 2 here, and I have some other things coming out. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the notify bell. You'll be notified when I'm uploading videos, scheduling streams, and putting up polls about what you want to see on the channel next. I also have a Discord server. You should find the link in the description of the video. That's for this channel. It's called Dren608 Plays Discord. It's just a place for you guys to give me ideas on what you'd like to see next, or things that I'm currently recording and posting, and you want to maybe give me some hints and stuff, but not do it in chat so you're not spoiling things, stuff like that. So you can join me there as well. So let's go back into here and check out our bases. We do need to bake another airplane here. And over in base 1, I think we have, this is on the way. So we need to put down a second hangar. Things I have to do right away. Here, as I need to get a second hangar over here. And I'm going to actually have to put a living quarters in because I'm going to have to defend this base at some point. So those are the two things I'm going to do for right now, and that's all I'm going to do over there. And in our main base, we're going to go into engineering. We're in the middle of a sentry gun rebuild, but we're going to get an aircraft queued up as well. And so we've already used like $1 million of our money to do this. We're almost done with the cleaner. I missed it by a few hours of getting extra money. And then we're probably going to go with the interceptor and then the dragonfly. And the Guardian battle armor. We have to do all these things. We have to get these things up as fast as we can. One of the things I was thinking about doing, and this is just to make my life a little bit easier, if I take a generator and I drop it down here, in 12 days I'll be able to get rid of this one, and that will keep the the penetration of the enemy. And I'm going to build another workshop. I'm using up a lot of money here to get this thing up, but if I can get more engineers in here, I can get stuff done faster. So that's the goal here. And then we're going to just run time now. We need to get some more points to do stuff down here. So we're going to speed up the clock and see if we get anywhere. There we go. The Quantum Gateway, the recovered cleaner device, was the culmination of a decades-long project to establish communication with our alien foes. While its sinister nature may not be immediately apparent, it brought doom upon XDeath, and perhaps our entire species. This was a foolhardy endeavor from the outset. The existential risks of attempting contact with advanced civilization should be obvious. Nonetheless, XDeath constructed a crude replica of the damaged quantum communicator from the wrecked UFO and began to transmit a greeting into the void. Within weeks, a reply was received, a looping stream of raw data so massive that it took weeks to download. When finally decoded, the signal was found to contain a library of mathematical formula and detailed three-dimensional schematics for a gateway device capable of exchanging prodigious quantities of information. These mathematical formula advanced human understanding of quantum mechanics and elementary physics by at least 50 years. Hoping to establish further contact with the aliens, XDeath began the vast job of constructing the gateway almost immediately. Catastrophe might still have been avoided had XDeath employed less mediocre scientists. Several were alert enough to notice that the gateway was capable of transporting physical matter, but any security concerns faded once calculations confirmed it would be impossible to transfer more than a few grams. Alas, the deliberate errors in the alien formula lay undiscovered until it was too late. Unaware, several key constants had been understated by a factor of almost 1 million. XDeath unwittingly spent years building a device capable of translocating an alien assault force into the middle of their own headquarters. Sadly, the rest is history. Thankfully, we may yet find our own use for the captured quantum gateway. In practical terms, it is effectively an enormous alien hyperdrive, a rather valuable device that would otherwise be almost impossible for us to build within the expected timescale of this war. Cool. We need to assign a research project. Do I want to take more people or better ships? Or better stuff for my people? I really don't know. I really need to I need to do all three. We'll go with the interceptors first, because they're the hardest to build. And he's 22 hours away from getting started on the airplane, and it'll be 7 days before I get the airplane done. So hopefully I'll be able to get some engineers in here quicker. Okay, I've gotten that there. Let's go check this guy out. Yeah, he's equipped properly. Oh, no, he's not. He has to be... we need to put the laser lance in here and another sidewinder. So it's a laser lance and 2 sidewinders for now. Until I get another thing in there, we can go back to the bases. It's going to be 12 days before I can get another airplane over there. Actually, it's like 15. It takes 3 days to transfer it or something. So it's going to be middle of the month before I can have 2 aircraft on that side. So anything larger than a scout, I probably can't take down. I might even have problems with a scout. Let's do a quick check on stores. There's no item presence in this. Not this base. This base. I don't think we don't have anything to sell. I technically can sell the accelerated rifles, because I already have that, basically. So that's another 104,000. On my soldiers, these were the 2 that got rescued in that last mission that got whacked. They got KIA'd, but the medical thing was able to keep them alive. And he's down. Got a couple more that are down a bit. I'm hoping they'll be healed up enough to be able to go out on assault here in the near future. So I don't really have a lot else I can do at this point. Oh, I know what I said I was going to do last time. I was going to go back in here. If you go back in here in the background, You can get the XDEF transcript, because this is all the stuff that we've already seen. The XDEF transcript, they don't transmit. You can come in here and look at this. And it goes June 12th, 1994, transcript of discussions with Secretary of Defense Benjamin R. Thomas, newly appointed to the role. Hello, Admiral. Good afternoon, sir. It's not often the Secretary of Defense drops by. How can I help? I'm interested in hearing more about the Iceland incident. I understand you were in command of the 6th Fleet at the time. That's correct, but I'm not sure what I can tell you. It happened nearly 30 years ago, and age hasn't improved my memory. The unredacted transcripts of my debriefing are still on file, though. I'm sure your clearance is high enough to get you access. The President recently granted me 0 black clearance, a level that doesn't exist on any official documentation. He implied there might be more to the story than I knew. Ah, I see. Well, it's not surprising you were unaware of 0 black. No written records of anything classified that highly are permitted beyond very specific areas. We take secrecy very seriously. Secrecy about what exactly? I'll get to that. First, you asked about the Iceland incident. Well, the official account is almost entirely true. The covert nuclear silos in Greenland and Iceland really existed, and there was nothing fake about the face-off between the 6th Fleet and the Soviet Northern Fleet. I see, and what does it leave out? The alien spaceship. The what? Construction teams working on the Icelandic silo found a wrecked alien spacecraft while mapping underground water flow. It had clearly exploded on impact and spent years being crushed by ice, so it wasn't much to look at, but it certainly wasn't human. Still, we don't know how the Soviets found out about it. Perhaps they picked up the radio chatter from the base, or maybe I had a KGB mole in my command staff. Either way, almost the entire Northern Fleet was headed our way within hours. An alien spaceship, Matt. Admiral, tell me you're not being serious. I'm deadly serious. That's why the situation was so dangerous. For all the Soviets knew, the technology inside that spaceship would allow America to destroy the USSR overnight. They couldn't let us have it, even if it meant starting World War III. The White House wasn't exactly keen to compromise, of course, but eventually they had to back down. Tell me, have you ever heard of the name XDEF? XDEF? No, I can't say I have. Good. As I said earlier, secrecy is paramount. The Extraterrestrial Defense Agency was the result. A joint NATO and Soviet body established to study the alien ship and protect humanity against extraterrestrial threats. We've been hard at work ever since. I find this difficult to believe, Admiral. How could a secret organization stay hidden for 3 full decades? We hide in plain sight. You're familiar with the DARPA-X and the CIB? Of course. DARPA-X is the experimental arm of DARPA, our military research agency. The Counterintelligence Bureau is one of our domestic security agencies. That's the official story, yes. In reality, there are 2 XDEF front organizations. We use DARPA-X to distribute any scientific advances that arise from studying UFO wreckage. The CIB arrests or discredits anyone who might expose our activities, and we covertly draw funding from both of their budgets. It's the same story in every major NATO or Soviet nation. You'll be amazed at the resources we have available, given we don't officially exist. Jesus, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I assume you're the leader of XDEF? One of 2, yes. I represent the views of NATO. My counterpart represents those of the Soviet-aligned countries. I see. Should I expect to speak to you often? Hopefully not. Extraterrestrial activity is extremely rare, and XDEF likes to maintain a low profile. You only hear from me if serious problems arise. That's all you need to know, and please remember that the CIB takes the protection of all information classified 0 black extremely seriously. Breathe a word of this to anyone except the President, and you'll lose more than your career. I understand, Admiral. Let's hope we never meet again. So, told you guys I would read that for you, so there you go. Okay? So, all this we've read out over the course of the thing. So let's go back out here and spend a little more time, see if we can get some stuff going. It's going to take me a long time to... Yeah, go do that. Build me an angel. It'll take a long time to get it up and running. Yay! Yeah, we sent the sentry over there so that we could have something to defend it until I can get troops over there. I am going to transfer some of my troops over to that base so that I have somebody to actually fight if they come and invade it. Unfortunately, let's take a look at the bases again. 17 days, only 9 days to get this straightened out, so this stuff is still... Yeah, they're ages away of getting done. I just didn't have the money before. along, come along. Okay, we're up to 4 days. Okay, it looks like we got everybody back up. We have a small and 1X very small. Okay, this is going to be tough because I only have 2 planes. So we're going to see how badly this is going to go. But we'll go show you how this works. Alright, let's go do this interception here. So they have a defender, which is like a fighter craft, and a scout. We're going to commence the attack, and we'll show you how this works. So the defender's over here. He's very nasty. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Angel 2 in from this side. We're going to have Angel 1's going to try to take on the fighter from over here. And he's going to target the defender. Damn it! I lost it. Well, we're not doing very well here. I forgot I had him on afterburner for so long. So that's going to take a very long time to rebuild that. We have a crashed scout. We've got to just take the money because I can't really afford the 75 operation points, I don't think. We're going to take the money because I've got ships down now. Let's go into the base. Let's get ourselves back to base. You go into the base screen and go to the ships. I can rush replace him and make it come back faster, which is what I'm going to do. So I'll get him back in a day. That was very bad. Bad way to fight. Don't fight your battles that way, guys. Got it? Don't fight that way. Now, I do have 121 things here. That's 250. 150. 195. 175. Oh, what does Europe give me? +3 soldier training rate. This one would give me 150. 195, 175. See, everything's fairly expensive right now. Soviet Union, 250, 150, 150. Asia, 175, 150, 105. Okay. That's a possibility. 105. I suppose I should check panic. 55, 50, 42, 47, 50, 48. So I'm doing okay there. Science. Lots of them are heavily guarded here. I think I'm going to let my operations points go. What else can I do? I can reduce panic, raise funds, not much funds. I can get alloys, and I can get alinium. Okay. Let's run a little bit longer here. Oh, those are fighters. Oh, I don't have the ability to take out fighters. You need at least 2 ships to have a chance on fighters. I've got to let them just run around and do whatever they do. I can't do anything about them. Just gonna take a big hit there. So we took a big hit there. Okay. The engineers, I don't think I can do anything here, can I? I have 12 days before I can get more engineers. I was thinking of going ahead and picking up a couple laser shotguns. And then I probably need to take a couple of laser rifles to the other side. This would be 200,000. What does this do? It used to tell me what it did. Okay, laser rifles cost 40,000. Laser shotguns cost 40,000. So if I pick up, spend 160,000, I'm going to pick up 2 of these and 2 more laser rifles. Take me a few days to get those out, but I might as well. And then we just gotta speed along and see if we can get something we can actually handle. A terror site. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, you guys are gonna get to see a terror mission. What's my time? 23 minutes. This is gonna be a fairly long thing to do. It's gonna be taking it down in Asia Pacific. Mission briefing is via right click, each surviving alien bomb will grant 5 alinium. So we have to take them out. Okay. Let's go check out our combat team. We get to go here. We've got a sniper. I don't think I have any laser weapons yet. I don't have any good... Dang it. Alright, Alright, if I get this guy out of here... And we're gonna go get the tank. I think I'm going to swap these two. She can bring along extra stuff. She's going to take an extra. She's going to take more grenades, I think. Yep, that's what she's going to take. Las Heavy can carry more grenades. This Las rifle is maxed out. This Las rifle is pretty much maxed out. The assaults, he can carry I think he needs to be able to shoot things rather than this. Weight 25, huh? Maybe more grenades. This assault, he'd be one over if he takes another grenade. I think it's worth it. He's going to probably throw a grenade early. Las Heavy, Las Rifle, Las Sniper, the shield guy. Shield lady can take another grenade. So. Alright, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go. It's going to be a night mission. Yeah, it's going to be a night mission. Okay. I don't have a choice. I only have 23 hours. And the night Terminator is going to get there before me. Dang it. I hate these things at night. It's going to be very bad. Alright guys, it's 28 minutes in. This is probably going to be an hour and a half long one. We'll come back when they're ready to start up the tactical battle. Alright? Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright everybody, here we go. We're ready to go into this terror mission. It's going to take a long time to play it out. So bear with me. Reach the terror site. The more civilians that survive, the better we'll look. Try to rescue at least a few of them. Okay, we've got a new kind of alien, which these are the things that if they punch you, they make more of them. Okay. Those are like chrysalids, I think they're called. Okay, I've got a corner over here. So step up one space. Nothing in that corner. Nothing up that way. We definitely have a piece of junk here. I don't have people in the right order because I was an idiot and didn't reorder my troops. These things only do 40 thermal. Alright, have this guy move up a step. We're only seeing the one right now. There's got to be more of them. So chrysalid, these things are bad. These things are very bad. He's just going to unload with the heavy machine gun on it. Got some damage down on it. Oh my lord! People can't hit the broadside of a barn. I'm not even seeing... Oh, there's a civilian way over here. Okay, I'm going to run up to this civilian. Get out my pistol. Right-click on him to tell him to run away. And I'm just going to kneel down here because something bad's going to come from this direction, I think. This guy here is going to actually come back. He could go off to this corner. I think I need to flood the zone to my right, though. I'm going to put him here. Aha. It's a long way away, but we'll sit here. You will face your death. We need to get the tank out of the way. Looking for other bad guys out here. I don't see any. There's going to be 12 or 15 of them. I can't remember how many show up here. I really need to get this thing up to having a laser gun on it. I think I'm going to sit right there. I don't have any nice flat roofs. Bloody heck. This is going to be bad for the sniper. Alright, well, let's see how bad this is. I know there's one guy up there coming. It's like a civilian and chrysalids. I've saved one. Oh, somebody who did something stupid and shot him. He's going to just blow you to bits. No, he's not. He's going to come towards me. Oh, no. He just got out of the way. Oh, and there's those things. Where did that come from? Where did that shot come from? Oh my god. Oh, these damn things. Alright. The sniper can't shoot there. Where's the tank? The tank... Oh, I have to shoot from there? Still can't see him. Do I have to shoot from here? He could shoot from there. 81%. Okay, we got rid of him. That leaves me with nothing I can do. Tank. Nothing up here. Okay, so there's no direct road. They have to come through this way. This guy's gonna go over here. Take a look. There's nobody there. Could probably move up to here. Kneel down. Got a laser gunner. Laser rifleman go there and kneel. Shield. Oh God, there's another one. I missed it. I could shoot a missile right there. It's got to move. Well, I could kneel and just take a whole bunch of shots down. Did a little bit of damage to it. This guy. And kneel. Only with a snapshot, but that's everybody but this one. This guy. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. Alright, let's see how bad this is. We know we've got one here, and we know there's one up over here somewhere. So we're going to try to center the map a little bit and see what happens. This is going to be bad. Running that way, running away from us. There's a bunch of friendlies running around up there. I don't know what that was. Somebody died. Probably that civilian up there. This is probably a bad idea. Oh, I can shoot him right in front of me. I can't do anything else. But I got rid of it. Sniper. Oh no, you're a las gunner. Could put you up to here. Are there any doors over here? No doors, just windows. So if I kneel him down. I know there's a bad guy back here somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't know where he went. There was a soldier that they took down. He was back here. Where did he go? There he is. 84. I need 70 to shoot twice. It's got a 73%. So if I were to have you go here. Let's toss a grenade at him. You're gonna have to kneel because you're gonna get shot. $27, $31. You can only shoot once, huh? I'll shoot him once and miss and kneel. We're gonna get totally trashed here because everybody's moved. Oh, I'm gonna get some people killed here. Civilians are running the wrong way. They hit me. And then he healed a bunch of his damage. Okay. There's a nice flat top building there that I can't get up. Okay. Maybe we lead with the tank. We're not seeing anything. Alright, if we bring the shield person to here. Sniper, I don't think you can shoot from there. 57? Yeah, you can. Okay. And this guy can come up here and unleash. And then this guy here. Can you go through the window? And heal up the salt guy. Salt guy, lady. Got to get out her pistol because she needs to kneel. Face off this way. You're gonna kneel and face off this way. You're gonna kneel, kind of face your death. We're gonna put the shield in front of you. Kneel. Okay. So that's kind of that. This guy. We have a whole quadrant over here we have to clear, I think. But we're going to actually come up. I don't know, let's come to here. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. I have to go through the building. 37, so kneel. And we're going to take you and put you on this window. Go ahead and kneel down there. And you are the heavy gunner. You're going to come over here and kneel down here. Okay, I've only taken out 1, 2, 3, 4. There's got to be another 8 of them out here somewhere. Oh boy. Alright, well, we got to see what happens. Which way do I want the tank to face? Keep pointing that way for now. Some soldier back there shooting and dying. There's a... Oh, he's dead. I say he's dead. And now he's a zombie. Suppressed. Got my cover. This is bad. I need the tank over here and I don't have it where I can get it over there. Because throwing a missile down there would be very helpful right about now. Okay, we're in trouble. Right here in River City. You're suppressed, so you just need to go hide. And kneel. I cannot get anywhere where I can shoot a missile. Nope, I can't get anywhere where I can shoot a missile. You went to here. I don't think you can see these guys. Nope. Why would it still be a 0? Oh, because there's a wall there. Okay. I've got too many things to do at once. And no good way to do them. I think that's too long of a shot. %30 chance. I think he's got to shoot a missile and take the chance. Well, I got a little bit off of the chrysalid anyway. Heavy gunner. Well, we got the chrysalid anyway. We didn't get this thing, but we got the chrysalid. This guy... $50-55. Take the 55% shot. Got rid of that thing. Okay. That's the best I can do there. I need to bring over... I think we have to move to the left here. Sniper's only got one shot left. Alright, where's the other shotgun? Okay, Alina. Finding the end of the map. That's the best I can do. This is very bad. Well, we know we've got a bad guy over here, and there's some good guys running around up there. See what happens. It's going to be very bad, I think. Oh, it sounds like another chrysalis somewhere. This guy's gonna come out and shoot. Damn it! Oh my god! Did they blow up my tank? No. Jesus. We are dead. We are dead. Yes, I have people with bleeding wounds all over the place. We're in a world of hurt. All he can do is do himself. can't even move. Alright, heavy gunner. You gotta try. Missed badly. Got rid of that. Sniper. Gotta reload. You have a snapshot. 65%. Did something. You can't do anything else. $39, huh? Yeah, I can't do anything about that one. Aimed shot. Got rid of that one. This one, really hard to get rid of. So I've tried to put people in some smoke. You guys need to, like, start heading this way. Like, you need to run. I don't have anybody that can do anything for you. Okay, that's the edge of the board. So you can run up this way. That's all I can do. I'm gonna lose some people because I can't get to healing this guy up.
Oh!
Yeah, I know. Can't do anything about it. There's another one. Damn you. Okay, we managed to get through that. Does he have enough movement to get out of the smoke? Maybe? No? Damn. Okay. There's another critter coming from in there. Damn. Gotta go check for critters. Can I? Okay, I got rid of that. You need to reload. Can't do anything but shoot with your pistol. So stay there. You're gonna move up to here. To try and see if you can see anything. Why don't we throw a flare right there? Help illuminate back in here. Okay. I know there's something coming up from there. Do I need to reload my sniper? No. She's okay. She's gonna come up here with her pistol. But she's gonna kneel down. Face off that way. You are gonna come up on this side of this wall to like here. And kneel down. And that should be everybody. I know there's something coming from up this way. So let's see what comes through the... Oh, he fell unconscious. Okay, there's a critter there, and there's a critter down there. Okay. Critter's coming in two directions. Okay. Consciousness. If he moves to here. Actually, we should do this first. Okay. Now I know there's one way down here, but I can't actually see him. Can I throw a light stick that far? Maybe? Alright. Sniper lady. Got to kneel because you got to take a sniper shot. 9 hit points left. Damn. I don't think you can get here with shot, can you? I don't think it's close enough. 91%. But mission is not over. Kneel. I was going to try to do something here. He can't move. Well, all I can do is kneel. He can't even kneel. Heavy gunner. Still a lot of smoke out here. She can move to here. I'll just put the heavy gunner here. He's got 35. He could fire in that direction. That direction. Okay, I don't know what else I have left out here. Yeah, he can't do anything. He can't pick up anything, he can't do anything. See, he has no time units. So he can't do anything. Yeah, I know. He's stuck. It's odd that everything on his body fell off when he went stunned. I need to report that. They shouldn't lose their equipment. Weapon, maybe, but their stuff that's in their backpack or on their belts shouldn't be taken off of them. He's going to spend a whole turn trying to pick everything up here. There's at least one more out there somewhere. Something. Okay. You're going to spend this turn picking up your stuff. It's going to be like his whole turn. Yeah, he's got no time left. He's just going to move to this window. There's no time. Alright, tank, go for a little drive here. I'm not seeing the end of the map. Why am I not seeing the end of the map? That must be the end of the map. Okay. I'm not sure where things are. Okay, is there stuff back behind us? There were civilians back here once a long time ago. Okay. This was a very nice building, but there's no way to get up on the roof. Okay. Oops, nope, I just want to find my shield lady. She's gonna throw a light flare down that way. And she's gonna throw a light flare over there. laser dude. Not seeing a lot off in this direction. Okay, I don't know where the enemy is. I have a bad feeling it's right here. Oh. So where's the last bad guy? Well, that's the end of the map there. They must be hidden in the corner over here? Maybe? Okay, where are my laser rifles? This guy needs to move to here. Pick up his... Nope, he just goes back here. Picks up his pistol. And kneels down. You pick up your med kit. Get out of the smoke. Heavy gunner. Pretty good feeling that you need to be way the hell over here. Sniper lady. Where am I going to put you, sniper lady? You got one shot left in your gun. Then I got to reload you. But I got nowhere to put you to get you a good shot. Because I can't get you up on top of anything. Because there's no good climbing, there's no ladders or anything to go up on the roof. That's very rude. Where'd I put the heavy gunner? Where did I put you? Oh, I had you run over this way. So maybe I need to have the sniper... Oh, she can't... Where's the sniper? I'm going to have the sniper run all the way back here. And the tank... I guess needs to go exploring? Alright, let's see where they are. There's at least one more out here. I just don't know where it is. He's running back to the ship. There's one. He's over there. There's one over here. Somewhere. It's over here. There it is. There's two over here. Okay. Tank. Just keep that for a snapshot. Sniper. You got no good shots. Run up behind the tank. God, quit going through the stun. Can't heal himself, right? No. Okay, there's a bad guy over here somewhere. There he is. Let's see if he's the last one or if there's more of them. He's gonna kill somebody. Okay, he threw a grenade. This is good. I like it when he throws a grenade. That means the tank can possibly open up the door. So he went and he hid there. So if I go... here. Hit the missile. Right there. And it went right through the wall. Well, that was rude. There, now I know where he is. Okay, you throw a satchel charge right there. And then move. Right here. Mission complete. Well, I didn't have anybody die, but I did get a lot of wounds. Saved a couple of people, but yeah, see, we're at 1 hour and 24 minutes. This is a very long mission. Terror missions usually take you about an hour to run. Most of the missions now are going to take me about an hour to run, so I may start breaking this up into like preparatory stuff and then missions. So let's see our after action report here. We'll get ourselves back to base. So we had 4 Reapers, 7 alien alloys, 4 Alinium. So I didn't save many bombs, I guess. Alien plasma weapons, 2 symbiote launchers, an alien poison grenade, mantis corpse, symbiote corpses, civilian corpses. I didn't get much out of that. Didn't lose any of my people. Only got 4 out of the 10 survive. Took out, there were 11 of them. I don't know where the bombs were that I was supposed to save. Didn't show up as any bombs. I think I had more than 4 Alinium. See, I've got all sorts of people wounded right out the butt. But I got a couple captains here. Got 3, 4 more captains. So there's going to be some shifting here. What are these? Successful completion of a terror site. And it takes up all their attributes by 1, which is good. Okay, we need to get back to base so that I can end this session. We made the X-55 Phantom Scepter, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Sorry, guys. The X-55 Phantom is the first interceptor aircraft designed specifically for battling alien UFOs. It is faster, tougher, and more agile than a relatively primitive X-25 Angel, while still capable of carrying a similar weapon payload. Much of this increase in performance is a result of the vast power output of the A.A.R. Alinium reactor housed within her fuselage. It can drive the twin turbojet engines at astonishing speeds, allowing the interceptor to cruise at 3 times the speed of sound. As such, the airframe of the Phantom has been heavily reinforced with alien materials. This prevents it from disintegrating under the tremendous forces generated by flying at such speeds, but also makes the aircraft substantially more resistant to enemy fire. We have also hardened the avionics and cockpit electronics to withstand the EMP effect of extraterrestrial energy weapons. Allowing these instruments to be used in combat, our pilots can thus perform sharper turns and more extreme tactical maneuvers without losing control of the aircraft. This makes the Phantom superior to our existing interceptors in almost every way. Although a significant investment of funds and materials will be required to construct one, it would no doubt prove invaluable in the battle for the control of our skies. Yes. Very expensive to upkeep, very expensive to make, too. 4 hard points, but not that much. Okay, assigning a research project. We're going to go for dropship or battle armor. That's a real interesting situation. Dropship lets me take more guys. I don't have that many guys to take. I'm going to take the Guardian battle armor. I think I'll go armor first. And now here, air weapons. I can... Ooh. Alien engine upgrade. Angel interceptors with A.A.R. 1, a linear reactor, and twin turbojets with power are newer Phantom interceptors, significantly increasing their speed. I need 50 alinium to do that. I only have 20 on hand. Oh, crap. I can build 1 interceptor with my 20 alinium. And it's 750,000. We're going to build a Phantom before we go, I think. Actually, we'll do that at the beginning of the next time. Why don't we do that next time? And we'll just come out here and we'll put a save in, because I've been going almost an hour and a half. If you like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Actually, I'm going to get myself back to base. Okay. Oh, we get a Reaper autopsy. Dang it! The Reaper is a biological weapon of mass destruction, an insectoid nightmare with a horrifying method of reproduction and chitin blades strong enough to pierce steel. These parasitic creatures implant their larvae inside dying organisms, leaving them shambling around in a state of damned half-life while being metabolized from within by a gestating larva. After an implausibly short period, a fully developed Reaper will emerge from the remnants of its host and begin to search for fresh victims. Reapers are well adapted to the task of finding and infesting their targets. They have highly developed sensory organs and can move across the battlefield with inhuman speed, utterly fearless in the pursuit of their prey, and thus impossible to suppress. They hunt using a pair of retractable chitin spears seated atop their forearms. These can be extended forward with astonishing force, easily piercing most armor. A muscular contraction then injects the larva along with a hollow interior into the wound. Should good fortune or adequate protective gear somehow allow the victim to survive, these are easy to remove, but in most cases, a single attack will prove fatal. The alarming potential for these creatures to multiply rapidly on the battlefield should thus be obvious, especially in environments where large numbers of civilians are present. Thankfully, these primal horrors lack ranged weaponry and have only rudimentary swarm intelligence. They are therefore as harmless at distance as they are deadly up close. And they have health 60. It says time unit 0 fearless, but that's not true. They have a fairly high time unit move. Accuracy, strength, reflexes, and bravery. Okay. And that's it. Okay, now I can do this. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, we're at an hour and 30 minutes. Like I said, if you like what you see, please hit the thumbs up button. Please leave me comments. That helps get it out for more people on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit the notify bell if you subscribe. You'll be notified when I'm uploading videos, when I schedule streams, and when I put up polls for what I'm going to do next. So all that good stuff comes from, you people helping support me. Thank you all for the 390-some people that have subscribed to the channel so far over the years. I'd really like to get over 500 and get over the 3,000 watch hour mark if I could. It lets me do things in streams and stuff. It lets me give you guys perk thingies that I can do in YouTube once I have that level consistently going. So that's kind of my goal there for 2026, is to try and get up to that point. Looks like we only have 19 days to a funding report, and we're going to have lots of wounded soldiers, so depending on when this comes online, I might be sending some of my soldiers. I'm going to split up my soldier pool to put some in the United States to help defend it in case they invade there. My next thing to build is going to be an interceptor, the really nasty kind. I'm very low on alinium, so I might have to spend my op points here. But I have op points to get, like, really good things over here, so I might do that first. And then spend my op points to get some alinium for building a second one. You really need 2 super fast interceptors, and then everybody else can usually run on 3 what do you call them? Sky thingies. the original interceptors. But I do need to get the bigger transport ship too, because things are going to get much larger now. It's going to be much harder for me to get things done. So I have a lot of things to do and not a whole lot of money to do it all with. But it is only 19 days away, so maybe I can squeak one out here. I thought that Terror mission should have given me more alinium, so I don't know what I did wrong on that. Because I didn't see any bombs that I was supposed to like avoid blowing up or anything. Because it said something for each bomb that survived, I'd get 5 alinium. But I didn't see any bombs to have survived, so I don't know. Did I blow them all up or something? I don't know. I didn't see them. So I have to find that out. I have to go check the playthrough again and see what I did wrong. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. I do stream on the weekends, assuming that I can get my streaming to work again. I've had problems since the latest Windows update, so that's probably what's causing my issues. Hopefully I can figure out how to fix them and make it work again. I think that's going to be it for now. So I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.